morning. I feel like we should celebrate you today because here you are at lesson 25. So let us begin. Close your eyes down, allow yourself to settle in your seat, and maybe let out a big sigh. So deep breath in and rest your hands on your knees and gently take your right ear to your right shoulder. I'm just pausing here for a moment. Breath into the center. And take your left ear down to your left shoulder. And then taking a breath into the center. And exhale and relax. Inhale, take your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll them back behind. Inhale again, take them up. Exhale, roll them back behind. And then inhale up, exhale, roll them forward. One more time, inhale up, exhale, roll them forward. Relax them down and take your hands onto your heart as we bow our heads down towards our heart to make our offering. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts to love. We ask that love and light lead the way on the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy and fun and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth, that we are one, that we are love, that we are free. And we release these words, and so we let it be. And we move on to lesson 25. You're flying it. Okay. Lesson 25. I do not know what anything is for. And you know what? These days when I say that, I have such a feeling of relief. You know, I can get out of the driving seat. It's kind of nice. You know, I know when I heard this first that, you know, the ego definitely argued with it. And, you know, that might be the case for you. But believe me, that you will begin to feel a release and a relief when you get to know this lesson. Purpose is meaning. Today's idea explains why nothing you see means anything. You do not know what it is for. So that's back to we don't know the big picture. Therefore, it is meaningless to you. Everything is for your own best interests. That is what it is for. That is its purpose. That is what it means. It is in recognizing that your goals become unified. It is in recognizing this, that what you see is given meaning. And our goal is peace. So everything is an opportunity. Everything is a classroom. Everything is for us. Everything is an opportunity to awaken. I love that. You perceive the world and everything in it as meaningful in terms of ego goals. These goals have nothing to do with your own best interests because the ego is not you. Okay, so remember that the ego in the course is a set of beliefs. This false identification makes you incapable of understanding what anything is for. As a result, you are bound to misuse it. When you believe this, you will try to withdraw the goals you have assigned to the world instead of attempting to reinforce them. So there'll be a certain letting go once we start to understand this. Another way of describing the goals you now perceive is to say that they are all concerned with personal interests. Everything is about me, me, me. Since you actually have no personal interests, your goals are really concerned with nothing. So remember, we're living in an illusion, so they actually don't exist. So we're concerned about actually nothing. In cherishing them, therefore, you have no goals at all, and thus you do not know what anything is for. Before you can make any sense out of the exercises for today, One more thought is necessary. At the most superficial levels, you do recognize purpose. Yet purpose cannot be understood at these levels. For example, you do understand that a telephone is for the purpose of talking to someone who's not physically in your immediate vicinity. What you do not understand is what you want to reach him for. What you do not understand, oh, yeah, sorry. And it is this that makes your contact with him meaningful or not. So your purpose is in the meaning. Does that make sense? So when you truly know what things mean, then they have real purpose. It is crucial to your learning to be willing to give up the goals you have established for everything. The recognition that they are meaningless rather than good or bad is the only way to accomplish this. The idea for today is a step in this direction. So give it all up. 6 practice periods, each of 2 minutes duration, are required. Each practice period should begin with a slow repetition of the idea for today, followed by looking about you and letting your glance rest on whatever happens to catch your eye, near or far, important or unimportant, human or non-human. With your eyes resting on each subject you select, say for example, I do not know what this chair is for. I do not know what this pencil is for. I do not know what this bottle is for. Whatever it is that you see. Say this quite slowly without shifting your eyes from the subject until you have completed the sentence or the statement. And then move on to the next subject and apply the idea onto that. So just transfer onto the next thing. So, this is going to take a lot of pressure off you in your life. This is going to stop you having to come up with outcomes for everything. It doesn't mean that you won't have plans, but they will be plans that you will have made with your inner wisdom. There will be goals that you will have. And ultimately, our only goal is peace. Remember that. So we're going to be starting to ask, what is going to be the most peaceful way of doing something? How can I do this in peace? And they're the kind of questions you're going to be asking your inner wisdom. Because ultimately, all we long for is peace, love, joy, happiness. And so everything else is off the table now. All our other ideas of how to get this are being surrendered. And we're going to be asking love to lead the way, just as we do every morning. Okay, so no more defending, no more wanting. Let's move into this lesson. I will mind the time. We're going to do 2 minutes with this, looking around your room. And I don't know what this whatever is for. Away you go. It's me. When you're ready, gently bringing your awareness back. That's your 2 minutes up, and you're going to return to this 5 more times because there's 6 altogether today. So we are upping the ante a little bit and increasing the amount. And I don't know about you, but I got that sense of relief again when I did this lesson, just going, I don't know what anything is for. And it's kind of like, yeah, I can just let it go because I just don't know. I think I know, but I don't. Okay, so I invite you just to take a moment of quiet, take your hands onto your heart, and just be willing to embrace this lesson, even if your ego is fighting like mad about it. I'm willing to embrace this. I'm willing to surrender and say, I don't know. I don't have my best interests. I don't know what anything is for. I don't see the big picture. But if I'm willing to step aside, love will lead the way. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. When you're ready, drop your chin to your chest and gently open your eyes with your gaze downwards. And then drawing your gaze upwards. From my heart to yours, thank you for joining me. Take care.